students, how are you? I hope that you will be fine and enjoying your summer vacations nicely at your homes. Students, today we are going to solve the page number 21 of the remedy pack of level 9 and the subject is chemistry. Students, at this page we have the question number 3. Learn the following questions and write on the loose sheets. So students, we have to continue from the question number 8. What are free radicals? So students, free radicals are also the type of the atoms, or we can say also they are the group of the atoms. The answer is given on the page number 15 of your book. Free radicals are atoms or group of atoms possessing odd number of unpaired electrons. It is represented by putting a dot over the symbol of an element, like you can see here. Hydrogen has a dot over it, chlorine has a dot over it, and H3C has a dot over it. So students, free radicals are the atoms having the unpaired electron. Unpaired means the single electron is present on the atom. It is called the free radical. So you can see the examples clearly. Free radicals are generated by the homolytic breakage of the bond between two atoms when they absorb heat or the light energy. It means that homolytic breakage means when the two atoms which are of similar kind will be breaked into the two separate atoms with the help of the heat or the light energy. They will give rise to the free radicals. So a free radical is extremely reactive species as it has a tendency to complete its octets. Number 9. Define molecular ion and write its types. Students, you have to define the term here molecular ion, which is a type of the ion, and also you have to write down the types of the molecular ion. Students, the answer is given on the page number 15. When a molecule loses or gains an electron, it forms a molecular ion. Molecular ion or radical is a species having positive or negative charge on it. So students, when molecule loses, it will having a positive charge. When molecule gains an electron, it will having a negative charge. Like other ions, they can be cationic molecular ion. If they carry the positive charge, we will call them as the cationic, or anionic if they carry the negative charge. So students, cationic and anionic are the two types of the molecular ion. Cationic molecular ions are more abundant than anionic molecular ions. Example, CH4 positive is a molecular ion, helium positive is a molecular ion, N2 positive is a molecular ion. Number 10 is write difference between atomic number and mass number. So students, atomic number and mass number are the two properties of the elements. So you have to difference between the atomic number and mass number by drawing a line between the atomic number and mass number. The answer is given on the page number 9 of your book. The atomic number of an element is equal to the number of protons present in the nucleus of an atom. It is represented by the symbol Z. All atoms of an element have the same number of protons in their nuclei. They have the same atomic number. So students, atomic number is the number of protons of an atom which is present inside the nucleus, and its symbol is Z. Example, all hydrogen atoms have one proton. Their atomic number is Z is equal to 1. Mass number is the sum of number of protons and neutrons present in the nucleus of an atom. It is represented by the symbol A. So students, number of protons plus number of neutrons will be equal to the mass number, and it is represented by the symbol A. It is calculated as A is equal to Z plus N. Z is the atomic number, means number of proton, and N is the number of neutrons. For example, hydrogen atom has one proton and no neutron in its nucleus. Its mass number is A is equal to 1, and carbon atom has 6 protons and 6 neutrons, hence its mass number is 12. Number 11. Define molecular mass and formula mass. So students, these are the two types of the masses. Molecular mass represents the molecule, formula mass represents the ionic compound. Students, the answer is given on the page number 13 of your book, Molecular Mass. The sum of atomic masses of all the atoms present in one molecule of a molecular substance is called the molecular mass. For example, molecular mass of the chlorine is 71. Water is 18 AMU and that of carbon dioxide is 44 AMU. So students, when we sum up the atomic masses of the individual atoms which are present in any molecule, they will be called as the molecular mass. Whereas formula mass is the sum of atomic masses of all the atoms present in one formula unit of a substance. For example, formula mass of sodium chloride is 58.5 AMU and that of calcium carbonate is 100 AMU. Number 12. Write 4 properties of cathode rays. So students, cathode rays are the type of rays which were given the name of electrons, and you have to describe the 4 properties of that cathode rays. The answer is given on the page number 29 of your book. Number 1. These rays travel in straight lines perpendicular to the cathode surface. They can cast a sharp shadow of an opaque object if placed in their path. They are deflected towards the positive plate in an electric field, showing that they are negatively charged. They raise temperature of the body on which they fall. So students, these are the 4 properties of the cathode rays that you have to write. Number 13. How cathode rays are produced? Draw diagram. Students, in this question you have to tell about the discovery of the cathode rays by the experiment. The answer is given on the page number 28 of your book. In 1895, Sir William Crookes performed experiment by passing electric current through gases in a discharge tube at a very low pressure. So students, Sir William Crookes performed the experiment in the 1895 in which he discovered the cathode rays. So this is a diagram that you have to draw for the discovery of the cathode rays. These are the beam of electrons that are moving inside the discharge tube, and this is the positive terminal which is anode, and this is cathode, and these are attached with a battery. So this is a diagram of a discharge tube in which electric current will be passed and then cathode rays will be produced. The pressure inside the tube was kept at about 10 raised to power minus 4 atm. So students, you have to write the discovery of the cathode rays and draw the diagram of about that. Number 14. Write defects of Rutherford's atomic model. Students, you have to write the two defects which were in the Rutherford's atomic model. The answer is given on the page number 32 of your book. Defects in Rutherford atomic model. This is first and this is second. According to the first, electrons release or emit energy continuously, so they will fall into the nucleus. And the second is electrons emit energy continuously, so they will form the continuous spectrum. These two were the defects in the Rutherford atomic model. Students, this is all about today's lecture. So we will meet tomorrow in our next video. Till then, Allah Hafiz.